Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Gekokujo. Now, when we left off, we were just about to siege Yoshida Castle. I actually believe I stated that I was going to siege it off screen, but I thought, well, considering this is the last Tokugawa fief, as well as Sakai, of course, I have not done that just yet. I will do that off screen, though, just to save us some time. And then we will be obviously heading to Kyoto, taking Sakai as well as Kururi Castle, and then we will be heading on to Date Clan lands and taking, well, I'd like to take Sendai if possible. That does seem to be one of the focal points of their territory, as well as Yonazawa. So what I'll do is off screen I'll take Shirakawa, Iwaki, and then we'll head to Sendai and we will participate in that. Now hopefully some of our vassals will see fit to join us in that endeavor, but who knows. Now this is of course our composition at the moment, and without further ado, we're just going to head in here, batter down the gates, and very easily take these guys out. And we'll see whether we can actually let some of these guys go, hopefully gain a little bit more in terms of, well, relation with them. Maybe try to persuade them to join us instead of joining the Uesugi clan. It does appear as though they like to join the Uesugi clan more often than not, which is something we are definitely going to want to try and stop. Otherwise, once we have taken out the Date clan, as well as potentially the Nanbu clan as well, we will probably have quite a few issues. Really? How dare you interrupt my strike? Yes. Okay, well, at least these fellows are going to be relatively easy to take out. Well, I say that, and then one of our Hatamoto guards gets taken out. Yes. That's definitely not going to do, is it? No, we need to take these guys out as quickly as we can, and hopefully I'll do a little bit of damage in the process, because at the moment, my accuracy is less than desirable, shall we say. Come on, let's do this. Ooh, that was clever of him. Oh my goodness. Wow, very nice series of blows there that he was able to strike upon us. Wow, okay. He was able to switch very quickly from horizontal strike to overhead slash, and I can only imagine that that is exactly what you would need to do to be highly effective in melee combat. That is something I need to practice, perhaps. And let's hopefully not get taken out by this gunner, either. So I'm going to get out my bow here. We do have one, after all, and let's use it. There we are. Nice headshot. And, oh, it does appear as though there are a couple more units in here? Or not? Where is this fellow going? I'm going to follow him. Let's see where he leads us. Oh, it appears that there is another unit in here. That is rather peculiar. Okay, let's see. There we are. Nice headshot. Okay. And, oh, there we are. It does appear as though that is the end of the siege very quickly indeed. And we will now see the Tokugawa vassals scatter. Hopefully they will not see fit to... Oh my goodness. Yeah. They will not see fit to join the Uesugi clan. I'm actually going to take this guy prisoner, believe it or not, because... Goodness me, look at that, minus 32. I don't think releasing him is going to make any difference whatsoever. And it does appear as though now the Date clan have deteriorated in relation with us. So I can only assume that they are probably going to be declaring war against us, which would save us quite a bit of time, that is for sure. So, maybe that will be the case, but goodness me, look at all of these vassals. Wow. Okay, so we'll let this guy go. That will return him back to 0. Ah. Well, this fellow doesn't like us at all, does he? Yes. Minus 100 relation. And we are freeing him. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. Ah! I see. He was actually a Shimazu unit. Okay. Well, that's actually a long time ago that we fought those fellows. Goodness me. Okay, so let's get some attacker units. And I don't really want to take master archers if possible. I'd like to just take the other units, and gunners, of course. I'd like to take as many gunners as I can, so if we can do that, then that would be wonderful. Let's see here. Ah, we could take a master archer, why not? We may as well. And then let's take, what else here? Mounted retainer, of course. We want to take a mounted officer here. And we have 200 out of 213. I think that should be fine to deal with the other units, but I suppose we really should take the rest here. It's just that we have such a difficulty with morale nowadays. I have a feeling that we are probably going to be having quite a few issues considering our size of army is so large. But nevertheless, we have succeeded in eliminating the Tokugawa clan, or at least I hope so. And now we're going to be giving this to Ieyasu. And who is the next fellow that we are going to be giving something to? Yoshio, it appears. Okay, Yoshio, as well as Lady Marisa. She has gone down to 48. We definitely need to make sure that she does not get on our bad side. And, as we can see here, yes, just like I thought, the Date clan is declaring war against us, and we will do battle with them very, very soon. So, let's see what we can do here with our Hatamoto guards, cavalry, and everything else. Nope, it appears only one cavalry unit is leveled up. So, well, thankfully enough, they have declared war on us, so we don't have to actually go to Kyoto. But, as I stated before, I will siege Sakai off-screen as well as Kururi Castle, because I really do not think that that should have happened. I was a little bit foolish in my designations of various fiefs. I really didn't choose the vassals correctly. So, I will do that, and also take Shirakawa and Iwaki, and then we will go from there. Okay, so thankfully enough, I was rather easily able to take the two castles just below Sendai, and now, as you can see here, our wife, Lady Marisa, has taken it upon herself to actually start sieging Sendai, and as you see here as well, she has been intercepted by a huge amount of Date vassals. We cannot let this stand, can we? So we are going to be heading in and helping her out, no doubt. So, let's do it. Oh yes, okay, so let us lead our troops. It's a relatively simple and balanced fight on our hands here. We have 452 versus 421, and we have a very good battlefield indeed. I am very happy about this battlefield, as you can no doubt tell. Look at this! And we have so many cavalry units. Hopefully, okay, 26 cavalry. I was hoping that we'd have a little bit more than that. I believe if we had entered this by ourselves, we probably would have just been able to run down our opponents and rather easily take them out. But as it stands, we are with our wife, and I suppose we will do our very best to support her in her efforts to take Sendai. So, let's move our units over here. She is controlling her own units, by the way, so do not blame me if they run in and completely get massacred, but we will see what happens there. Okay, it appears that maybe she's attempting a flanking maneuver at the moment. She has a lot of gunners, so I think perhaps we are the meat of the force, and she is the support. As far as I can tell, that might be the case anyway. So, we're going to be telling our gunners to hold position, and we're going to be telling our cavalry and infantry to stand and charge. Right on in here. Let's use our Naginata, and we'll take out this first fellow right here. Yes, there we are. Very nice indeed. We took out one of the Miyoshi mounted officers, so I can only assume that, wow, there's quite a few different vassals here. I believe they've probably defected from various other factions, and I will just do my very best to deal as much damage as possible. Now, the only problem I'm foreseeing at the moment is that our Royal Guard have not charged in, and that is something I have just remedied, so we should hopefully be able to see Kaguya, hopefully George getting a couple of kills in just a moment. And as you see here, Lady Marisa's army has just charged in as well. Hopefully she is going to prove herself to be a very worthy wife, and at the moment she is doing a pretty reasonable job, to say the least. So, let's just see how we deal with the reinforcements. That is definitely something we need to watch out for. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, we took out one of the village recruits, which enabled us to begin moving again. That's always a good idea. Now let's try and help that. Hatamoto cavalry, not going to happen. Oh my, no, no, don't get taken out now. Come on. Yes, there we are, Bruce. Okay, he's on a pretty slow mount now, unfortunately enough, so we're going to have to deal with that. Really? That guy parried our Naginata attack? Okay. Well, that guy's a boss, isn't he? Oh, wow. I was not expecting that, and oh, wow, okay, they're actually pursuing us. Well, wouldn't you? You would pursue the leader of an enemy faction, no doubt, so yes, they are just doing what everyone else would. Oh, yes. Come on, let's take him out, or at least swipe at him rather ferociously. And I actually saw that coming. Believe it or not, I actually saw that coming. I saw him running straight towards us on his horse, and I was rather upset. Oh no! Okay, well, That's actually not too bad, I have to say. It's not too bad at all because we have the upper hand. I believe we have done our very best to command our units. The only thing that is a little bit disappointing is that our archers are all the way at the back of the bus, not doing too much. But that will soon fade into distant memory as we have now actually just won this particular skirmish, and round 1 is ours. So we are going to be fighting another 220 of their units. Hopefully George was able to survive so that we have his first aid skill. And let us see. Yes, thank you very much, George. Look at that first aid skill. Absolutely amazing. Very nice indeed. Now, this battlefield I am not too enamored with at the moment, although it is somewhat flat. I think we should be okay. We just need to prevent them from getting the high ground, I think. Now, let's just check to see. Okay, we have more cavalry this time. We only have 1 infantry, which means he's going to be rather lonely when he charges in, but I suppose all of our cavalry units will arrive at our opponent's positions before, so we should be okay. But we just need to make sure that we don't have gunners or couched lances take us out here. So, yes, let's let Kaguya shoot a couple of her arrows off here. We have some arrows too, so maybe we should do that too. Yeah, why not? And, whoa, okay, 8-shot difficulty, not bad. We were actually able to do some damage for once. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. And maybe we could actually get a couple more bits of damage here. That would be nice, but I'm not holding my breath. Yes. Okay, 29 damage. Okay, we took out a village recruit. Not bad. 7.9 shot difficulty. Okay. 7.5. Okay. Not bad. I'm sounding increasingly surprised, actually, for some reason. Yes. Well, I've actually not been able to very easily get kills with my bow of late. I am not necessarily too good as an archer. Recently, at least. I suppose it's because you lose part of your skill when you don't practice for some time, so yes, we will now be charging in. Hopefully Lady Marisa's units will help us, but I'm not entirely convinced by that. But, oh, it does appear as though most of our units are absolutely decimating theirs. We're taking exactly 10% of their population, of course. And, yes, in other words, obliterating them, yes. Okay, so let's just try and do our very best to get a couple of kills with our Naginata here, and hopefully not get taken out again by a couched lance. Okay, so where are the opponents? I do believe they are coming from behind Lady Marisa's units, so maybe that is what she did. She positioned them strategically to protect our flank. That would be amazing if she actually did do that. I'm hoping she did. But yes, as you can see here, we have very easily taken out the first wave of enemy opponents. And I'm hoping that we're actually going to be able to get to Sendai at this point. But, I'm not entirely sure about that, to be honest, because, as you know, it does have a lot of units stationed there. It has almost 600 units, and as a result of that, I am a little bit dubious about trying to attack it. At the moment, anyway. I am hoping that maybe Lady Marisa will join me in the Sendai siege, or if she is able to actually construct some battering rams and so forth, then we could probably join in on her offensive siege. That would be pretty nice, to say the least, but if she doesn't do that, then I will hopefully attempt to ask her to follow me, and we will try to take it together. So we can only hope that that will be the case, but if not, then so be it, and we'll just see what we can do to Sendai at a later time. And there it is. We have taken out another 163 enemy units. And we had no casualties whatsoever. Wow, okay. Lady Marisa did lose 2 units, but not too bad at all, in my opinion. We gained 5 morale as well. And it does appear as though we have 1 additional wave to take out. So, let's see. We have 30 cavalry units. I'm thinking... no, 57. Okay, I was hoping that we'd actually be able to just charge straight on in there. It does appear as though Lady Marisa... Oh my goodness! She is just charging straight on in. Okay, I think we are probably just... Oh. Yeah. We're probably just going to try and assist Lady Marisa ourselves, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, I'm going to be using a sword for this, so that we can attack a little bit faster, because we do want to take these guys out as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, as you can probably tell, they have spears, and And those spears are going to be the bane of our existence for this particular round. I don't expect it to be any different. Oh, maybe if they turn like that, then it would be a little easier. Okay. There we are, not bad. And then we can take out this fellow as well, if possible. Oh, never mind, okay. Takeda Hatamoto Cavalry, everyone. Oh, yes. Okay, so I do believe that is it. Yes, 0 enemies remain. And we took out a very heavy amount of enemy vassals. And as she says here, yes, my love, what is your bidding? Okay, well, I am going to be leaving you to it, I think. And we will be letting this fellow go. And we'll let this fellow go as well. Good personalities so far. Wow. And this fellow is the Great Lord himself. I think I'm actually going to take this guy prisoner so that he doesn't, well, build another large army. He is probably the strongest vassal they have, so I think we're... Ah. That was a misclick. That was actually a misclick, believe it or not. Ah, well, never mind. That's actually not too bad in case we wanted to... yeah, it's just totally bad. Never mind. I won't try and make any excuses. Ah. Okay, well, nevertheless, there it is. We took out a vast array of different vassals there. Now, let's see what Lady Marisa is going to decide to do. If she decides to move, well, there's Lord Sasai, the strategist. He is going to be doing something, hopefully something important. But yes, if she decides to siege this, then we will be going in with her. But if she doesn't, then of course we will not. So let's just see what happens here. Okay, oh, she's just going to be leaving. Okay, well, it appears that she might be... Ah, yes, she is accompanying Lord Sasai's party. But the problem with that is that I have no idea where Lord Sasai is. Aha, he was close to that area. So, where is that? Down here, I think. Oh my. Okay, well, we could probably just click on that and actually see where it is. Ah, Uesugi clan. Oh, there it is. Okay. They might be launching a siege against Yonazawa. That might be the case here. That would be pretty interesting, to say the least. I'm hoping that our vassals will have a little bit of autonomy here. So then, I should be able to take maybe this castle over here. That would be pretty nice. Or this one, to further consolidate our territory in Date clan lands. That would be rather nice. And, oh, it does appear as though his quest has now been cancelled because he is patrolling... Oh no, never mind. He's raiding Yokoti, as far as I can tell. Where is that? Interesting. I do not see that in Date clan lands. Oh, there it is! Oh, wow, he actually arrived there very, very fast. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ending this episode off here, and next time on Gekokujo, we are probably going to be taking Yamagata Castle, as well as Ichinoseki Castle. And I do believe I will take one of them off screen, and then we will take the other one on screen. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.